Harold the helicopter is one of the few helicopters on the island of Sodor, and while he is not officially owned by the Fat Controller, he is a hard-working member of the Sodor search and rescue team. He is good friends with a lot of the ancients on Sodor, and although he's not the only aircraft on the island, and not technically a resident, seeing as he has travelled to and from the mainland multiple times, he is one of the best friends you can ever have, always being there in the time of need.
It was almost Sodor Day on the island, and Harold the helicopter was very excited. Sodor Day is a nationwide celebration of when King Godred was crowned king of the island. And this year, Harold the helicopter was going to do a special flyover. He was going to do a test flight when suddenly,
something inside Harold snapped, and he soon found himself tumbling to the ground and crashed!
Harold lay dazed and surprised. One of his blades had been broken, and he wasn't going to be able to do the flyover now. Harold's friends at the Search and Rescue Centre were trying to comfort him. "So, you're not going to be able to do the flyover?" Belle asked. "No, Belle, it seems that my damage is too severe and I won't be able to get a new propeller blade until tomorrow. Sorry, old chap." "But there must be something we can do," Butch asked. "No, Butch, I'm fine. I wasn't going to do the flyover anyway. I was scared." "You were scared?" Flynn asked. "Why were you scared of doing a flyover?" "Because I was going to try and do a special stunt. Going to try and do a barrel roll. But I guess that's not going to happen anyway. I was scared of whether or not it was going to work. Well, now I don't have to find out at least." Harold's friends didn't know what to say. Harold wanted to be part of the festival, but he was too scared to do it, and now he couldn't do it at all. "Tell you what," said Belle. "How about I take you for a tour of the island?" "A tour of the island?" Harold asked. "Yeah. I mean, I know you've been taken to the works by flatbed before, but you weren't able to see all the sights. Duck and Thomas made sure of that." Harold thought for a moment. That wasn't a bad idea. If he couldn't enjoy the Sodor Festival from above, he was going to be able to enjoy it from the ground. "Thank you, Belle. You are a clever engine." Belle blushed. Belle and Harold's tour of the island was almost over. Harold had discovered that viewing the island from above was a lot different to viewing it from on a flatbed. But Harold was beginning to get bored. Not just because he was waiting at a water tower for Belle to refill, but also he missed being in the air, and he wanted to get back in the air. It just wasn't the same. "Almost there," said Belle. She was getting bored of waiting for the water as well. Since she had taken twice the water, it was taking twice the amount of time. "Belle, I appreciate this tour you've given me. I really do, but I don't know, I just want to get back in the air as soon as I can. It's just boring from down here." "I know," said Belle sympathetically. "I know how it feels to want to get something but not get it as quickly as you want. For example, I wish I would fill up with water twice as quickly, but since I have water cannons on, I can't." Just then, Flynn rolled in quickly. "Belle," he said, "you're going to miss the festival." Oh, I forgot about the festival," she exclaimed. Sorry, Harold. I'll take you back to the rescue centre." "No, Belle," he said. "You can just leave me on this siding. I'm quite fine waiting for you to come back, even if it takes all night." "Really?" said Belle. "You won't be able to see the festival, though." "Oh, I'd rather not be at the festival at all. I don't want to be made fun of." "Belle, you've got a choice to make," said Flynn. "Either take Harold or leave him here. You're going to be late for the festival." "Just leave me here," said Harold. "I'll be fine." "If you're sure," said Belle. Flynn rushed away, and Belle left Harold on the siding. Harold hadn't thought this plan through very well. He was staying there for ages, and was just lying on the flatbed. Suddenly, he heard a noise. Murdoch came racing in and screeched to a stop. "Harold," he said, "Fergus is a runaway. He could derail and hit you." "Oh dear," said Harold. "We have to think of a way to stop him. If I move you, he'll just keep going and he'll crash into the Sodor Day festival. What are we going to do?" "I don't know," said Murdoch. "You're part of the search and rescue team. You have to think of something. You're always helping out." "Well, I'm always in the air," he said. but ever since I fell out of the sky and fell over onto my side and broke my propeller, I've been completely useless. Then Harold got an idea. Fell over. Murdoch, which track is Fergus coming down on? He's coming down on my track, said Murdoch. Okay, I've got an idea. Come on to the siding island.
Okay, what do I do now? Murdoch exclaimed.
They were running out of time. Ram me into the buffers.
What? But that'll only make you fall.
Exactly. I can fall down and stop Fergus.
It's worth a try, said Murdoch.
Fergus was getting closer and closer. Murdoch got a running start and rammed into Harold. Harold fell out of the flatbed onto his side.
Let's hope this works,
said Murdoch. He was holding his breath. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! Fergus rammed into Harold, but because of his weight, Harold was able to stop Fergus. Thank you very much, said Fergus. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stop or not. Thanks for stopping me. But I'm not sure that's how I'd do it. It's not quite doing it right. Fergus was joking, but he was just glad he had been stopped. Harold and Murdoch could only agree. Harold had missed the festival, but he was just glad his friend Fergus was safe, because the next day, Harold Blade came in. He was happier than ever. He was now able to fly in the sky again. Harold landed back at the Sodor Search and Rescue Centre and was greeted by his good friends. Harold is happier than ever because he is now able to fly high in the sky again, just where Harold belongs.